In growing up, I learned about Christianity from teachers at the church school that I went to, but I also learned about things like the Crusades, the Spanish Inquisition, the fact there were many different churches. I learned about Henry VIII and his wives and how the Church of England came about. And all of these things weren't really consistent with what I'd learned about Christianity and what that should be. They didn't fit with the Bible, with the teachings of Jesus Christ himself, that these things had gone very far off track, and I just couldn't understand how that could have happened. When I learned about the gospel that I've since embraced, I found that it answered a lot of the questions that I had about Christianity and the traditional forms. It helped me to see that there was, in the past, sometime after Jesus Christ died, a falling away from the truth, that the full truth as he taught it was somehow lost or corrupted through the process that went on over the several hundred years after his death. And I learned about the restoration of the gospel through Joseph Smith, and how Joseph Smith had some of the same confusion that I had, that he wanted to know which was the true Christianity. I wanted to know how there could be so many different churches, and when he prayed to find out, God told him that he was going to restore the true form of Christianity, the Church of Jesus Christ, through him to the earth again. And learning about the fact that there had been this falling away, that many of the things that I had concerns about that had been done in the name of Christianity had happened during that period of falling away, and that the gospel had since been restored, that was reassuring and was kind of the evidence that I needed, that I hadn't been able to find before, that things were back on track again now, that we were back to a true form of the original teachings of Jesus Christ and his church.
Jan was born in London, England, and baptized into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in November 1995. He now lives outside Boston, Massachusetts with his wife and daughter, where he works as a telecom analyst.